Hockey fans, good evening. Tonight is Teacher Appreciation Night. It's where some of our girl hockey players choose their favorite teacher. Our first hockey player, Malia Lappy, chooses Mrs. Amy Dahl. Malia chose Mrs. Dahl because she makes band incredibly fun and enjoyable. We play a lot of awesome music. Band just isn't the same without her. Ladies and gentlemen, Malia Lappy and Mrs. Amy Dahl. Next is Leah DeRosa. She chose Mr. Peter Backstrom. Leah chose Mr. Backstrom because he is the one who made me the promise to play during the game because I was too scared to do it. Since my first day of school here in the United States, he has been a good teacher. I will forever remember our conversations about our different cultures, his sarcasm, the mock trial meets, and our arguments about how awesome Belgium is. Thank you, Mr. Backstrom, for being one of the best people I've met here. Ladies and gentlemen, Leah Dorosard and Mr. Peter Backstrom. Next up is Courtney Anderson. Courtney chose Mr. Adam Schaefer. Not only am I able to talk to Mr. Schaefer about hockey and rugby, but I like how he teaches a variety of subjects that also correlate with life. Ladies and gentlemen, Courtney Anderson and Mr. Adam Schaefer. Next up, Melissa Curry. And she chose Mrs. Mary Warner. Mrs. Warner was my bio teacher in 10th grade. I always loved going to her class because she was really good at making each lesson entertaining. She would also always be there for me if I ever needed help with anything at all. She is the absolute best and is one of the reasons why my sophomore year was so much fun. Thank you, Mrs. Warner. Ladies and gentlemen, Melissa Curry and Mrs. Mary Warner. Next up, McKenna Holstad. McKenna chose Miss Stacy Hookup. I chose Miss Hookup because she is always here for students when they need them. She not only cares about them as students, but also as people and wants to see everyone succeed. I always enjoyed going to visit Miss Hookup in her office and getting stickers. She never failed to make my day better whenever I saw her in the hallway or got notes from her in her class. Thank you, Miss Hookup. Ladies and gentlemen, McKenna Holstead and Miss Stacy Hookup. Next up, Todd Carney. And she chose Stephen Potts. Mr. Potts has been a huge supporter of me in my academic pursuits. He has helped me navigate the world of financial aid with his ties to the scholarship community. Thank you, Mr. Potts, for being not only a professor, but also being a mentor and someone I can go to when I need help with anything. Ladies and gentlemen, Dorothy Carney and Mr. Stephen Potts. And finally, let's meet Maddie Rewords. She chose Mr. Sandus. Mr. Sandus was my chemistry teacher last year. His class was always the one I looked forward to the most. He taught me more than formulas and equations. He taught me how to face a challenge and overcome it. I always learned a new life skill in his class. Thank you, Mr. Sandus. Ladies and gentlemen, Maddie Rewords and Mr. Sandus. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all stand up and give a nice round of applause for these teachers who have made a positive influence in these students' lives today and every day. And congratulations to these students for singling out and recognizing these great teachers. Let's have a nice round of applause.
Stay down there.
That's umbrella thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
Good evening, hockey fans. Welcome to the historic Big Memorial Arena for this evening's girls' varsity game between the North Shore Storm and your hitting Chisholm Blue Jackets. And now, let's meet the starting lineups. First for the North Shore Storm, starting at goal tonight, number 1, Megan Larson. At right defense, number 7, Natalie Larson. At left defense, number 2, Lovey Bentley. Starting at right wing tonight, number 19, Nevaeh Norland. At left wing, number 8, Emily Senke. And starting at center, number 5, Brooke Belchin. And the remainder of the Storm, head coach by Zach Pugh, assisted by Gracie Comrick and Steve Grindy. And now, let's meet the starting lineup for your hitting Chisholm Blue Jackets. Starting at goal tonight, freshman goaltender number 30, Edison S. At right defense, sophomore defense, number 2, Monroe Reworks. At left defense, senior defense, number 6, Maddie Reworks. At right wing tonight, senior winger, number 3, Elissa Jury. Starting at left wing, senior winger, number 25, McKenna Holstead.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Hibbing Memorial Arena and tonight's high school girls hockey contest between the North Shore Storm and your Hibbing Chisholm Blue Jackets. I'm Gary Giambetti, hopefully here to entertain you a little bit while you're watching this game. It's getting a lot easier to do this since Mr. John Law has had me do this a couple times already, so I hope I keep getting better every game I do. Hibbing is obviously coming off a 5-1 win over Evelyn Gilbert on Tuesday, putting some, I guess, second and third periods were their big periods in that game. Abigail Sullivan had a couple goals, but I don't remember who else had the other ones. But we have Brooke Belchoff and Trista Warmbold taking that face-off. Puck is knocked into the... Oh, we got an offside call right away on Hibbing. McKenna Folstead knocked that puck into the zone, but then skated, or tried to knock it into the zone, then skated in ahead of the puck. So Warmbold and Belchoff taking this face-off in neutral zone. We got Monroe Wewerts and Maddie Wewerts at the point for Hibbing. Puck is won by Hibbing. Folstead carries it into the Storm zone, loses the puck along the boards, but it's picked up by Folstead, who puts a shot on net, which is saved by Larson. Shot is blocked. We got Alyssa Dury battling away with it in the corner with Lily Benvey. Dury and Benvey behind the net. Puck comes out front and shot and a goal! Ani Bowman capitalizes right away on that turnover by North Shore, and Hibbing has a 1-0 lead just 42 seconds into this contest. Dury was battling with the North Shore player. That puck came out front, and Bowman was right there to knock it home for Hibbing Chisholm. Girardi dumps it down on the ensuing faceoff, dumps it into North Shore zone. Battle behind the net. North Shore comes away with it, but it's intercepted by Hibbing and is put back into the corner. North Shore bringing the puck around.
She's assisted by number 24, Julia Girardi. Bowman from Girardi. Time of the goal.
Puck finally cleared out of the North Shore zone down the ice, and we'll have icing called on North Shore. So that goal at 42 seconds into the period, scored by Ani Bowman. Assisted, one assist on the play. Number 24 is Julia Girardi. So Bowman from Girardi at 42 seconds. You got Lundell facing off there in the circle. Puck comes back to the point. Kept in by the Blue Jackets. Carney there battling for it. Comes back out. Down into Hibbing zone, but Carney has control of it. So Courtney Anderson gets it over to, tried to hit Megan Buzzy, but that pass was a little too long for her. But now Carney has it, skates around two North Shore players, puts a pass up to Buzzy, which she did not touch, so we'll have icing on Hibbing, and the face-off will come to the right of Hibbing goaltender Addison Hess. When you work hard behind the net, good things happen. Dury did just that and got that puck out. The puck came out to Bowman, and she put it away and lit the lamp. You got Maddie Rewerts trying to get in control of the puck. Comes out, Dury has it. Knocked off her stick to Monroe Rewerts. Monroe Rewerts up to Folstead. Folstead and Warmbold both battle along the boards inside the zone. Comes out, but Monroe Rewerts dumps it into the North Shore zone. Pass up ahead to Hope Ernest, but it went off her stick at center ice, and we'll have icing called on the Storm. So now Velchev and Bowman will face off to the left of Larson. Got to get those sticks straight. Sullivan at the point, passes it up to Girardi, who puts a shot on net, saved by Larson. Kept in the zone behind the net. Bowman battles for it, comes away, centers it, but it's intercepted by the Storm. Girardi dumps it back in from the blue line. Bowman tries to chase it down, and now the puck's cleared. And we're going to have a deflection, so the icing is called off. So Anderson picks it up, skates back around the net, gets by, puck picked up by Claire Rewerts and dumped into the North Shore zone. Hibbing on a line change, North Shore up. Carpenter had her intercepted, or not Carpenter, but Neva Nordland had that puck intercepted and jumped back down into the Storm zone. Buzzy battling along the boards, and now Carney battling with her. Puck goes to the far curve, picked up by Carney, who puts a shot on net, saved by Larson. Rewerts picks it up, shoots it, it's blocked in front. And now it's carried out into neutral ice. But Hibbing's not just bottling North Shore up, and they really don't have anywhere to go at the puck at this point. But Folstead catches the pass and gets it knocked off her stick. But Warmbold comes up with it, loses it to Velchev, who has the puck in the corner, but it's picked up by Warmbold, who dumps it out into center ice. Chased by a Folstead, but puck cleared back down into Hibbing zone. Rewerts up to Folstead, gives a back pass to Warmbold. Warmbold has it knocked off her stick, but it's picked up by Dury. Folstead with it, skates back around the North Shore net, passes it out to point to Sullivan, who shoots, and the shot is blocked. Anderson shoots, her shot is blocked. And now a scramble for the puck in the right circle. North Shore. Natalie Larson sends it down the length of the ice, and we have icing on North Shore. So Carpenter will take the face-off with Bowman. One back into the corner, and Carpenter picks up the loose puck, skates it, pressures, and gets a turnover. Puck is intercepted by Maddie Rewerts at the blue line and sent back behind the goal line, where there's a battle for the puck on the near boards. Puck is finally cleared on the stick of Carney, who sends it in on goal, and it's stopped by Larson. 11:01 left in the first period, 1-0 Hibbing. 5 shots for Hibbing, 1 shot for North Shore. So Velchev and Carney in the face-off circle. Pushed ahead by Carney right on net. Larson could not control it, and it's a goal for the Blue Jackets. So at the 6:02 mark of the first period, Hibbing takes a 2-0 lead. I wasn't quite sure, or I didn't see who got it, but we'll let you know as soon as the official score gives us the word as to who got the goal and who assisted. But the puck was pushed on net by Carney right after the faceoff. Larson had a hard time handling it, and the rebound came out in front, and Hibbing had an open net to shoot at, and it's 2-0. We have a timeout, I believe, called by North Shore.
Scoring the goal for your Blue Jackets, number 18, Erica Lundell. She's assisted by number 22, John Carney.
And there you go.
Lundell from Carney. Time of the goal, 6:02.
Monica Lundell with the goal, assisted by Carney. It was a beautiful play by Carney to push that puck ahead right on goal. And when Larson couldn't handle it, Lundell was right there to pick it up and knock it into an empty net. You can't get an easier goal than that one. So at 6:02 was the time of that goal. North Shore had the timeout. They will try to come out and try to regroup here a little bit. We'll have Lundell in the face-off circle with Velchap. Sepke picks it up, but hasn't knocked off her stick, and it's knocked down into neutral zone, where it's picked up by Buzzy. Buzzy having a little trouble staying on her feet, but she gets it down behind the net. Chased by Lundell, and then also by Carney, or no, by Buzzy. Carney behind the net. Puck comes out, knocked in by Monroe Reworks. To Buzzy, he puts it out front, but it was intercepted by Larson. Back to the point where it gets by Rewerts and then comes out of the zone, and Dury dumps it back in, and we have an offside called on Hibbing Chisholm. Actually, we have a penalty called on Hibbing Chisholm. Volstead will pick up the penalty at 6:43 of the first period. So to Harbors, or North Shore, I mean, I knew I was going to say that at some point, but North Shore will go on the power play. And that face-off was won by Carpenter. And now it's cleared. And Dury's chasing it down. Larson comes out, gets it back up by Hibbing's blue line, but it's cleared back down by Anderson. Puck is still in North Shore zone. Dury tries to chase it down. Oh, we got a penalty coming up again on Hibbing, it looks like. So it looks like Dury's going to go this time. Tripping penalty, it looks like. This penalty comes at 7:15 of the first period. So North Shore is going to have 129 of a 5-on-3. Puck one back, tried clear, but kept in by North Shore. Nordland with the puck in the slot. Puck goes back to Hoff. Hoff skates around the back of the net, brings it up to the far corner, skates out top of the circle into the other circle and tries a shot, but it's blocked by Anderson. Centers it out front to Ernest, and that shot is deflected into the corner. Pass across to Hoff. Hoff puts it on net, but it's blocked. And we got a penalty coming up again. But this time it's going to be a hooking call on North Shore. So at 8:01 of the first period, Hoff will be going off for hooking. So now that makes it a 4-on-3 situation for 43 seconds for the Storm. Face-off is won by the Storm. Benvey with it behind the net. She skates out. Tries to get around one Hibbing defender. But the puck was almost intercepted by Rewerts, but it's picked up by Lundell and cleared out of the zone. Benvey with it, brings it back in. She tries to set, she puts a shot on net that's saved by Hess, who took a tumble after that save. Sure, that shot might have surprised her a little bit. But Hibbing does get a clear, and we have 2 seconds remaining on that. And 1 second. Hibbing is only one player short, but we have a 4-on-4 here for a little over 30 seconds. We had a shot on goal by Folstead, had a shot on goal, went wide, and we have an injured North Shore player on the play. It didn't look, too bad, but she must have got caught the wrong way, and hopefully it's nothing too serious. the trainer, Gus Krisky, is out there to take a look at her, and hopefully she'll be all right. Because that's the last thing you want to see ever is somebody get hurt. Especially nowadays with this pandemic and that stuff, they get a chance to play, and you want to make sure you can play your whole season out. But again, at 42 seconds, Ani Bolden scored from Julia Girardi, and at 6:02, Annika Lundell scored from Dorothy Carney. And we stand Hibbing Chisholm 2, North Shore 0, with 8:04 left in the first period. They're still looking at her. And again, you just hope that it's nothing too serious. Didn't look like she got hit by anybody. She tried to block the shot by Folstead, and now they've turned her over on her back, and she is moving her legs. So we'll have to see. It's hard. You can't really guess at what happened. But again, we have a little break in the action. And Hibbing has a whole slate full of games going on tonight. The boys basketball team's over in Grand Rapids. Girls basketball is at Hermantown tonight. Boys hockey is over in Greenway. And the Hibbing was supposed to wrestle tonight too, but unfortunately that got called off. So hopefully, I don't, whether it's COVID related or not, I don't know, but hopefully that, if it is, hopefully they get back on the mat soon. Because they do have section meet coming up, and you hate to see those kids work so hard through this whole season and then have to miss the playoffs. Well, they have her sitting up. I can't see her number, so I don't know who it is. And now they're going to help her to her feet. And she's getting a nice ovation from the crowd. But it looks like they're going to bring her off on the east side of the arena here. And I don't want to, until I get her number, I don't want to give the wrong person or the wrong name. Well, it's number 2, so that's Lily Benvey of North Shore, who they're taking off the ice right now, and hopefully it's nothing too serious. But the face-off will come down in the North Shore zone once play resumes. There's 19 seconds left on the 4-on-4, and then Hibbing will go on the power play for probably just under 50 seconds. Looks like Buzzy on the face-off circle, and that's who it was. And the puck's behind the North Shore net. Folstead trying to take it away down there, can't get it. North Shore comes away with it, but Folstead, and with persistence, pays off, but it's knocked off her stick, and it clears. Now Hibbing had to clear the zone, but now Hibbing's at full strength, and they'll have a power play for about 44 seconds. North Shore does get them clear, and it's picked up by Anderson. Anderson over to Buzzy, I believe, over to Folstead. Nice breakout by the Jackets. Folstead carries it in. Of course, Dury's battling, Dury along the boards. Anderson takes it and knocks it back down. There's 15 seconds left on the power play. And North Shore gets a clear. Hess sends it up to Anderson with 4 seconds left in the power play. Bowman with it, skates around one player across the blue line, in front and shoots, and it's blocked by a stick. But Lundell back, or Rewert's back behind the net, battling for it. And tough little customer, that Claire Rewerts. She's not easy to knock off the puck. Kept in by Sullivan, who sends it back down in the corner and then runs off for a change. Girardi with it, but loses it. Gets it back, puts a shot on wide. Maddie Rewerts chases it down. A shot by Claire Rewerts on the point that somehow found its way behind Larson for Hibbing's third goal of the game. It's not a power play goal right after the penalty expired. But at 10:38 of the first period, Hibbing takes a 3-0 lead. Just seemed like a harmless shot from the point, but it looked like it got through Larson's 5-hole, and Hibbing has a 3-0 lead. Puck's down, picked up by Rewerts, pushes it back to Carney, who skates around the net, brings it down across the red line into the North Shore zone. She's knocked off the puck, and it was Rewerts, unassisted. Monroe puts one on net, and it's knocked off to the side. And it's intercepted by Buzzy. Buzzy battling along the boards. Kept in, Hibbing keeps it in the zone. Carpenter with it, but it's intercepted by Folstead, who shoots wide. Komarek with it and gets it out of the zone for North Shore, but so Courtney Anderson's there to knock it back in. Folstead tries to keep it in, but it comes out to center ice where Anderson picks it up. To Dury, who has Warmbold with her. She shoots, and it's saved by Larson. Tried to put a high shot on Larson, and she comes up with the save. So we'll have a face-off to the right of Larson. Megan Larson. Warmbold and Belchev on the face-off dot. One to Althouse. And taken up the ice. Tried to be clear, but kept in by Sullivan. Sullivan put a shot on goal, and Larson had to make the save.
The goal was scored by number 26, Claire Rewerts, but it was also assisted by number 24, Julia Girardi. Again, Rewerts from Girardi. That was 10:38 of the goal.
So Bowman wins he has the puck in the face-off circle. It's pushed behind the North Shore net, where there's a battle along the boards. Bowman joins in. The puck just gets by Anderson's stick and down into Hibbing's zone, where it's picked up by Sullivan. Sullivan ahead to Bowman, has it go off her stick into the Storm zone. It was picked up by Larson, who knocks it back out to center ice. Anderson has the puck knocked off her stick by Carpenter, but Girardi comes up with it and skates out. Sends a pass ahead to Rewerts, had it knocked off her stick. Sullivan comes up with it, skates it across the red line and knocks it into the North Shore zone. Larson with it back there, or excuse me, that was Althouse. But now Maddie Rewerts with the puck, sends it up to Carney. Carney dumps it off the boards. We're raced down by Buzzy, who puts it out front for Lundell, but she just misses it. Kept into the corner, knocked into the corner by Carney. Picked up by Althouse. But the puck is intercepted by Warmbold, who can't control it. But Larson had to come up with a save. Puck out front, but it's cleared down by North Shore, down into the Hibbing zone, where it'll be picked up by Rewerts. Rewerts up to Carney, who dishes it to Buzzy, who will chase it down in the corner. Carney puts it out, centers it, but nobody was home for the Blue Jackets. Folstead does get it into the zone, but her attempt to put it in the zone hits Buzzy, and we have an offside on Hibbing. With 3:10 remaining in the first period, it's Hibbing 3, North Shore 0. Warmbold wins the face-off back to Rewerts, who drives it into the zone. Picked up by Conlon. And who has a pass intercepted by Warmbold, who shoots, and it's saved by Larson. .253 remaining in the first period. Warmbold and Carpenter in the face-off dot. Puck one to the boards, where it was picked up by Althouse, but she's battling down there with two Hibbing girls. Folstead comes away with it, out to Anderson, who puts a shot on net, deflected, and right into the pads of Larson. I think that puck hit a North Shore player and changed direction on Larson, but she covered it up, and there'll be a face-off to her right. Got Bowman in the face-off circle. Puck's out to Sullivan, who shoots, and it goes just wide. Girardi back out to Sullivan, and back to Girardi. Girardi tries her centering pass, is knocked down. Sullivan shoots, and it's gloved by Larson. So Bowman and Belchev will take the face-off. One by the Storm. But Bowman's harassing the North Shore defenseman. But they do get it out of the zone with Nordland with control. But now it's intercepted by Bowman. Bowman carries it back in along the near boards. Still carrying it. Had Sullivan out in front, but you couldn't get a pass out to her. And we have a whistle. And both teams are switching some lines up. Belchev will take the face-off with Lundell. It's won by Belchev. Back to Althouse, who sends it around the boards, but Sullivan picks it up and fires a shot that's blocked. Sends it back to Anderson, who had the puck go off her stick and back into the North Shore zone for an offside. You know, I realized that it was offside, but Anderson didn't attempt to move that puck forward. She tried to take it back out, and they still blew the whistle. I mean, if she would have went back in, then I could see it, but if he's attempting to take it back out, I don't think they should blow the whistle on that. But I don't know the rules the greatest either. So, but Buzzies tries to get the puck to chain control. She gets it into the zone, but it's back out. It's in middle and then back in. Sullivan takes a shot that's blocked by Larson. And now you have Anderson trying to battle, kept in by Warmbold. Where Larson had tried to get it. Now it's back behind the North Shore net. We have 1 minute left in the first period. Puck's cleared down the ice, and we'll have icing called on North Shore. So with 55.6 seconds to play, it's 3-0 Hibbing Chisholm. Shots are 13-1 in favor of Hibbing. And you're going to have Belchev and Warmbold in the face-off circle. And the puck is won back to Folstead, who gets it back to Monroe Rewerts, who fires wide. Maddie Rewerts chases it down, keeps it in, but now it's picked up by Belchev. Belchev has the puck taken away from her by Warmbold, and the puck's now in neutral ice and knocked into the Hibbing zone by Belchev. Chased down by Maddie Rewerts in the corner. Warmbold with her battling away. Rewerts goes down. Warmbold comes away with the puck, sends it up to Dury. He does clear the zone with 20 seconds remaining in the period. Will not have icing as Hoff picks up the puck, battling with Folstead. Still battling down in the corner. Now it's Folstead and another Hibbing girl along with two North Shore girls trying to get the puck out of there. The time's going to run out for the first period.
First period for Larson at the Storm 10, for Hess of Blue Jackets 1.
Okay, saves that period for Larson. She had 10. Hess had 1. Your recap is Bobin from Girardi at 42 seconds, Lundell from Kearney at 6:02, and Rewerts from Girardi at 10:38. We will be back in about 10 minutes for the start of the second period. All right, welcome back to the Hibbing Memorial Building at tonight's girls hockey contest between North Shore and Hibbing Chisholm. At the end of one, it's Hibbing 3, North Shore 0. We're just about ready to start the second period, but North Shore hasn't come out of the locker room yet, so we're waiting on the Storm to return to the ice, and here they come right now. Led by number 2, who was the player that was hurt earlier. So it looks like she's back and playing, so that's a good thing for North Shore and a good thing for her. We had a score from Greenway. Boys hockey, Hibbing was up 1-0 late in the first period, but that's the last score I have on that game. If I get more updates, I will surely let you know. It'd be good for the Blue Jackets to get a win tonight. But we got Bowman and Velchev waiting to take the face-off here. And battling, it's won by Bowman, gets it over to Girardi, who knocks it into the North Shore zone, picked up by Benvie, who gives it back up to Velchev, but it's taken away by Claire Wewert, who skates around one of the circle, shoots it wide to the short side. Maddie Wewert's with the puck, dumps it back down into the corner. Back out to the point, Rewerts dumps it back in, but it's picked off by Benvie. Benvie sends it around to Sipke, who puts it back to Larson, who gives it up to Benvie. Benvie back out, but it's stolen by Rewerts, who shoots on net. Blocked by Larson, but we got a goal by Dury, Alyssa Dury. Pounces on a rebound on a shot by Maddie Rewerts, and Hibbing has a 4-0 lead just 49 seconds into the second period. Hibbing scored at 42 seconds of the first period. And now they add another goal 49 seconds into the second period. Hopp sends it into the Hibbing zone. It's picked up by Anderson. Where Comrec has it, but now it's taken away by Warmbold. Warmbold out to center ice. To Folstead, who falls to the ice. Althouse with it up the boards, but it's sent back behind the net where it's picked up by Hoff. Puck back around on the near board. Buzzy tries to center it out to Dury, who puts a shot on, and it's blocked by Larson. The rebound came out, and Buzzy tried to pounce on it, but Larson comes up and freezes the puck. So we have a face-off to the left of Larson with Lundell and Velchev on that draw. Carney picks up the loose puck, but it's picked up by Conlon. Conlon behind the net, sends it back around to Benvie. Benvie shoots it up the boards, but it's picked off by Sullivan, who fans on a shot. But she regains control and pushes it behind the Storm net. Benvie with it, gets it out to Velchev, who's knocked down. But Markshausen has it taken off her stick by Bowman, who skates around the net. Her and Benvie battling for it. With Nordland back there, who pushes it around the net. To number 11, Comrec. It's pushed in on Larson, who makes the save. Benvie tries to knock the puck out to Carpenter. Carpenter has it taken off her stick, and then Bowman sends it back down into the Storm zone. Chased down by Rewerts, who battles for it in the corner with Bobin and Benvey. Bobin comes away with it, sends it out front, but nobody's home there, but it's out in front again. Bobin has fans on it once, puts another shot on net, saved by Larson. Rewerts makes a move behind the net, sends it out front, shot on goal by Girardi was blocked, and then another shot on goal by Buzzy is saved by Larson. 13:48 left in the second period. It's Hibbing 4, North Shore 0. Hibbing 19 shots, North Shore with 1. Face-off controlled by North Shore, sends it up, stolen though by Monroe Rewerts. Well, we have another injured player for North Shore. I don't know what happened there. Number 15, it looks like, Carpenter. She's not looking too good at this point. So Kriski will come back out and work her magic on Carpenter. Well, it's a good thing that, I mean, most schools do have it now, but it's a good thing to have these trainers at these games, because it sure makes things a lot safer for these kids when they do get hurt. I don't know what happened there. Hate to say that all the time, but you know, you're trying to watch the puck and see where it goes, and then she just went down in pain. And once again, now we have the boys hockey team over in Greenway tonight. Then we have the boys basketball team in Grand Rapids. And there it sounded like one by Hibbing, sent back into the corner as Larson picked it up and tried to clear it, but Maddie Rewerts keeps it in the zone. Benvey has the puck taken away by Warmbold, who sends it back to Monroe Rewerts. He tries to dump it back in the zone, but it's cleared out by Sepke. Long lead pass to Dury, now knocks it down behind the net and goes off for a change. Benvey behind the net. Taken away by Carney, battling with Benvey there along the boards. Picked up by Buzzy, who skates in the circle and shoots. And it's saved, but we have a whistle. It looks like we got a penalty coming up. Looks like two of them are going off this time. So 4:06 of the second period. We have Dorothy Carney for Hibbing. And right now I can't see the number for North Shore, but I'll get that for you shortly. It looks like we're going to go. Well, we're going to go 5-on-5 as they're offsetting penalties. I think they should go 4-on-4. I think it's a lot more exciting when you have a little more open ice. But Wendell faces off against Comrick, won by Hibbing, shot on net by Girardi. Pushed behind the net to Hoff. Hoff up to Comrick. And then Markshausen with it, pushes it back into Hoff. Hoff with a long pass, but intercepted by Sullivan. Puck along the far wall, centered out to Buzzy, whose shot goes wide. Brought out to the point to Sullivan, who fires it on net, and it's gloved by Larson. I believe the North Shore player in the box is number 7, which is Natalie Larson. But I'm not sure, so we'll wait and see as far as who's in there. Hoff had the puck up to Sepke with Bolbin and Rewerts battling for it away. It comes out to and it's pushed back in. Conlon with it, but puck's taken away from her. It's shot around the boards to Ernest, who puts it up. It's intercepted by Anderson, who pushes it over to Sullivan. Rewerts knocks it down into the Storm zone, and she intercepts a clearing attempt and puts a backhand that Larson saves. And then Hibbing goes off for a switch, as we'll have a face-off to Larson's right. Nope, it'll be to her left. Pardon me. Warmbold and sometimes I can't see the numbers, but that was number 11, I believe, Komarek. And we got Folstead with the puck behind the Storm net. Comes to the near curve. Back out to Rewerts. He fires a shot that's deflected in front. Dury with it. Dury loses the puck to Althaus, but regains control and then has it taken off her stick by Komarek. Monroe Reward sends it back in behind the net, where Velchuk picks it up. Tries to get around a Hibbing defender, but can't. Forecheck Hibbing is putting on is very good tonight. But we have a whistle. That was number 2, that penalty on North Shore. Whistle must have been for offside, I believe. So we got Warmbold and Velchev on the faceoff. And Velchev picks up the loose puck, but it's knocked back down in North Shore zone. Kept in by Hibbing. Lundell behind the net ties it up along the boards, gets it to Buzzy. Lundell comes up with it, skates out to the circle, passes it back to Maddie Rewerts, who gives it back to Lundell. On the near curve, Lundell, Buzzy also comes, but she loses it to Sepke, who sends it around the boards, but it's kept in by Monroe Rewerts. Monroe Rewerts again keeps it in. Buzzy picks it up along the far boards, sends it back down into the opposite corner where Bolbin comes away with it. Bolbin puts it back to Maddie Rewerts, skates to the middle, shoots wide. Girardi picks up the puck, skates in the circle, passes it. Oh, the pass was just a little wide for Bolbin. Couldn't get a shot off, but Sullivan shoots, and it's saved by Larson. So 9:46 in the second period, left in the second period. Hibbing with 24 shots, North Shore is still 1 shot. That shows you just how much Hibbing's forecheck has kind of dismantled the North Shore offense. And then you got Bolbin now facing off against Larson. And number 15's back. Carpenter's back in the game. So good for her. Fortunately, it wasn't serious enough. But the puck goes out to Anderson at the point, whose shot is saved by Larson. Rewerts sends it back over. It's knocked back in by Anderson. And then when Rewerts sends it behind the net, where it's picked up by Bolbin. Bolbin back to Rewerts. He puts it back behind the net, which will be picked up by Bolbin. Bolbin back out to Sullivan, who shoots, and it's kicked out by Larson. Taken away by Bolbin, but now Komarek had it and sent it down the ice. Bolbin with it. She had Girardi with her, but she couldn't get a pass over to her. But Girardi comes up with the loose puck in the corner. Skates out to the top of the circle, sends it across to Anderson, but the puck is knocked away by Ernest. And it looked like that might have been on net, and Addison Hess had to come up with the save. So that's North Shore's first official shot on net this period, and it came from almost 200 feet away from the goal. But Folstead has the puck knocked off her stick. Anderson picks it up. And we got a penalty coming up on Hibbing, it looks like. Looks like it's on Folstead. Looks like tripping as the call. And that comes at 8:33 of the second period. This will be North Shore's second power play. Nordland had the puck, pushed it back out. Where Nordland picks it up, sends it down into the corner to Belchev. Around the far board, or near boards, to Hoff. Hoff puts a shot out and blocked by Hess. And it's picked up by, I was going to say, Buzzy. Scramble for it, and Hibbing comes away with it, and Lundell sends it down the ice. Buzzy gets this overskated it. She had a chance to have a shot on net there, but she overskated the puck. But now Carpenter carries out for North Shore. Carpenter across the blue line, dumps it down into the corner. 1:06 left in the penalty. Carpenter with it behind the net. Pushed back behind the net. Ernest with the puck now. Tries to center it, but misses. Althaus had it in the corner, but it's cleared down the ice by the Blue Jackets. And they will switch up their penalty kill. 40 seconds left in the power play. Puck is intercepted by Anderson. She just missed Dorothy Carney, who would have had a breakaway. But North Shore's having trouble getting the puck out of their own end. Hoff with it is circling, but she's going to have that puck taken away from her by Carney, who puts a shot wide, but it's gloved by Larson. He throws it down and taken by Conlin. But that puck's intercepted by Carney. He puts it back behind the net. 4 seconds left in the power play. And Hibbing will kill off that power play. And Girardi picks up a loose puck and fires it past Larson for a goal at 10:37 of the second period. So the Storm have had nothing but problems trying to get the puck out of their end. And it comes back to bite them again as Girardi picks up a loose puck in front and fires it past Larson at 10:37 to give Hibbing a 5-0 lead. Larson chases the puck back into his zone with Dury. And Dury comes away with it and it gets knocked down behind the net, but Benvey has it, tries to clear it, but it's kept in by Anderson. Larson tries to clear it, comes out with Belchev. Down into the Hibbing zone, but it's cleared and now sent back down in behind the Hibbing goal. Carney with it back there, sends it back behind the net, but it's picked up by Larson. And Larson sends it behind the Hibbing net, where it's picked up by Anderson. Anderson along the boards to Folstead, who can't control it. And now Sullivan will pick up the puck. Clears the zone, but it's knocked back in by Benvey, but it was delayed offside coming. But Ernest with the puck comes down on one-on-one with Anderson, and she gets a shot off, but it's wide. And Anderson comes away with it and sends a centering pass that's too far for Bobin. Puck is just about cleared into the hitting zone, but Anderson keeps it out. And Bobin picks up the loose puck, skating one-on-one. Tried to hit Rewerts cross ice, but that puck was knocked down by a stick. We had a shot by Maddie Rewerts that was blocked out front. And the puck went out of play, so we have a face-off coming to the right of Larson. So that's Girardi from Dury and Anderson at 10:37, makes it 5-0 Hibbing. Shots are now 29 for Hibbing, 3 for North Shore. Carney on the face-off dot with Belchev. Knocked back to Althaus, who's battling with Carney in the corner. Or not Carney, sorry. Must be Buzzy. And Markshausen with the puck has it taken away from her by Lundell. Puck sent back into the North Shore zone where Hoff has control. Sends it up to Markshausen, who's knocked off the puck. And it's offside as Althausen was in, as North Shore was in before the puck crossed the line. So we'll have a face-off at neutral ice, Hibbing with a 5-0 lead. 4:13 left in the second period. It's Lundell against Comrack on that face-off. And the puck's scrambling around at center ice. Hoff comes away with it and sends it back into Hibbing zone, where it's picked up by Monroe Rewerts. Rewerts gets around one person, but gets around two North Shore players. Gets the puck out to Carney, who chips it out of her zone. Chased by Buzzy, it's put back in the zone by Comrec. Maddie Rewerts back behind the net to Monroe. Monroe loses the puck to Ernest, who sends it out front to Velchev, who shoots. And Hess, who hasn't had much action tonight, stood her ground on that one and made a save. 5 shots now for North Shore in the game. That's their best scoring opportunity of the game, I believe. And Velchev will be facing off with Warmbold. And the puck is cleared out of Hibbing zone back into the North Shore zone with no icing called. Waved that off. Puck sent around to Sepke. Conlon had it, and she shoots it down, but it's deflected, so there'll be no icing here. The puck will be picked up by Sullivan. Sullivan over to Warmbold, who pushes it up to Folstead. Who stick handles through the neutral zone, comes across the line, fires, but her shot's blocked, and it's cleared down by Velchev. And we will have icing on this particular play. So we have 2:52 left in the second period. Face off to the right of Larson. Bobin will take the draw along with Komarek, who wins it back to her defensive person. The loose puck is picked up by Rewerts and knocked back down into behind the goal line. Althaus with it, up the boards. We had a battle there with Girardi, but it's kept in by Sullivan. Another clearing attempt does get by Sullivan, but she picks up the puck and fires it back down into the North Shore zone. It will be picked up by Hoff, along with Girardi in the corner, battling near the far curve. Girardi and Hoff, along with another with 19. Nordland, but now North Shore comes away with it. Hoff sends it into the Hibbing zone, picked up by Sullivan, who sends it back to Anderson, who gets it up to Girardi, out into center ice. Sullivan with it, up the boards to Rewerts, back to Lundell, back to Anderson, ahead to Sullivan. He tried to push it ahead, but it's intercepted by North Shore, but it's taken away by Buzzy, who comes down and fires, but wide. Carney with it in the far corner, battling with two North Shore players, and Buzzy battling now in there with them. But Carney, it looks like, is going to come away with that puck. She sends it to the slot for Lundell, who shoots, and that shot's blocked. Clearing attempt is knocked out of the zone, picked up by Maddie Rewerts, who sends it back in. Hibbing clears and gives chase, but the puck is cleared, and now Hibbing has to clear, and now it's brought back out by North Shore, who sends it down the ice, and we'll have icing on the Storm. 50 seconds to go in the second period. 5-0, Hibbing Chisholm. Hibbing, I don't know if they're as sharp this period. They're missing on some. When they break out, they're not as sharp as they were in the first period. Puck was picked up by Larson, and Larson has it again. Tries to clear, but not out. Kept in by Folstead, who shoots, and a save by Larson. Comrack back tried to get it out, but it's kept in by Monroe Rewerts, who shoots, and the shot is blocked. Puck in the corner. We have 18 seconds to play. Having a hard time. There's 3 North Shore players, now 2 Hibbing players, and Folstead comes away with it. She centers it out front, just missed Dury, but Dury gets a loose puck, fires it a backhand, and it's saved by Larson. 3 seconds left. Not quite, almost, well, there is time for a shot, but we'll see what happens around the face-off. We got Warmbold and Belchev in the thing. Oh, Folstead took the draw, shot coming on, shot wide, and then horn blows to end the second period.
Second period for Larson of the Storm, 16, with a 2-period total of 26. Saves in the second period for Hess of Blue Jackets, 4, with a 2-period total of 5.
Larson had 16 saves that period for a 2-period total of 26. Hess had a little busier period with 4 saves for a total of 5. Scoring summary at 49 seconds, Dury scored from Maddie Rewerts, and at 10:37, Julia Girardi from Dury and Courtney Anderson. We will be back for the third period action in about 10 minutes. Welcome back to the Hibbing Memorial Arena and the Hibbing Chisholm girls taking on North Shore. 5-0 is our score. Over in Grand Rapids, boys basketball, Hibbing is up 58-24 with, and I think there might have been just about 10 minutes to go in that game. Over in Greenway, Hibbing was up 4-0 after 2 periods. So we got Belchef and Warmbold on the draw. Or actually, that was Lundell on the draw that time. But the puck is down in the corner, taken by Carney. Skates around the net, pushes it back to Buzzy, who tried to bring it out front, but it was knocked down by Conlin. Puck is taken away, but now it's controlled by North Shore. But Carney takes it away and centered it, and nobody was home. Comes back out to the neutral zone. Monroe Rewert tried to send it. Matty Rewerts picks it back up. Over to Monroe, who gets it up to Lundell. Lundell carries into the North Shore zone. Skates by Conlin, centers it, and just misses the corner. Buck battled for along the boards, pushed in the zone by Girardi. And the puck is cleared and on the stick of Anderson. Anderson has it knocked away from her and picked up by Tomarak, but the puck is cleared out of Hibbing zone to center ice. Puck was stolen by Anderson, who sends it down into the Storm zone. It's kept in by, it just comes out. Clearing attempt just comes out and picked up by Girardi. Girardi's pass is just off the mark to Rewerts. And the puck battle along the boards. Looks like Benvey coming down, or Belchev comes down, fans on a shot, takes it around the net, tries to center it, but it's knocked away to the boards. Althouse's shot is knocked down and taken away by Girardi. She's got Bobin with her, skates through, and she puts a shot on net, which is blocked by Larson. Nice move by Girardi. But Larson comes up with the save. North Shore's Hoff comes down, puts the puck around the net. Chased over by Belchev, kept in the zone. Sullivan knocks down a shot into the corner. Knocked away by Monroe Rewerts and sent out of Hibbing zone into the North Shore zone. Puck is shot up the ice out of the reach of Monroe Rewerts, but Matty Rewerts picks up the loose puck, skates around, gets it up the boards to Folstad, who loses control. But the puck ends up in the North Shore zone. No icing. Shot around the boards. It'll be kept in by Anderson. Dury slaps away at it. Folstad had a crack at it and couldn't come up with the puck. And the puck is almost cleared, but kept in by Anderson. Warmbold and Anderson along the boards. And now the puck's finally cleared onto the stick of Rewerts. Rewerts gets it over to Warmbold, who shoots it back into the north. And it's blocked. Her third attempt was blocked by Buzzy, but she couldn't control it. Sullivan gets it back into the zone. But the puck is cleared down the ice. We'll have icing on the Storm. 13:33 left in the third period, or regulation. Hibbing 5, Chisholm 5, North Shore 0. Carney with Carpenter in the face-off circle. Won by Carpenter. And the puck is cleared behind the net. Chased by Conlin. She sends it up the boards, but it's taken away by Sullivan. Lundell gets it back deep into the zone with a pass out to Nordland, is intercepted by Sullivan and cleared. Delayed offside. They touch. North Shore tags up. Anderson's long pass to Buzzy doesn't connect, but Sullivan clears it. Now Lundell with it over to Carney, and they go off for a change as the puck goes into the North Shore zone. Nordland had control of it, but lost it to Girardi. Girardi backhands it out of the zone. And then she picks it up at center ice and has a 2-on-1 with Bolbin, but she put a pass behind her. Bolbin tried to get it back up to Girardi, but that pass didn't connect. Bolbin's shot is blocked, picked up by Madison St. George now, who is seeing some ice time for Hibbing. Ernest chases the puck down into the Hibbing zone, overskates, centers it, but it's picked off by Bolbin, who gives it up to Folstead, who has the puck knocked off her stick by Althaus. Folstead tries to center, but that doesn't connect. Battle along the boards, both players go down. But Dury comes away with it and fires a shot that's gloved by Larson. .11:45 left in the third period, 5-0 Hibbing. Shots are 33-5 in favor of Hibbing. You got Warmold and Carpenter in the face-off dot. They will redo that one. Puck is won by the Blue Jackets, but it's cleared out by Markshausen, who picks up the puck, but she's slowed down by Monroe Rewerts. And Warmold picks it up behind the Hibbing net. Skates back around, turns again, fires it up the boards to Folstead, who gets it across to Dury, who skates in between two players but loses the puck. Picks it back up and sends it behind the net. Storm net. The puck is cleared out of the zone and picked up by Sullivan. Over to Maddie Rewerts. Her pass up to Lundell doesn't connect. Back into the Hibbing zone. Rewerts back around the boards to Carney. Carney tried to lead Buzzy, but her pass is way too long, and we'll have icing on Hibbing. Chisholm. Face off to the left of Hess. And we'll have Belchev and Lundell in the face-off circle. Puck is won by the Blue Jackets by Carney, but it's knocked off her stick by Althaus. But Sandy Anderson gains control and sends it out of the Hibbing zone. North Shore with control. Pass up is intercepted by Carney, but loses. Oh, and Carney's now going to go to the box. Hopefully not a 5-minute penalty, because she did hit her from behind. So at 6:41, North Shore will go on their third power play of the evening. And that is a 5-minute major. So Hibbing will be short 5 minutes, and North Shore can score as many goals as they want to score. So somebody's going to have to serve that penalty for Carney, and she'd probably get a 10-minute misconduct for that check too. And it looks like St. George is selected to serve that 5-minute major. But Carney will probably be done for the evening if she got a 10-minute. Puck back to Hoff. Hoff skates around. Skates to the blue line. Passes it to Nordland.
And a 10-minute misconduct for checking from behind.
And that's exactly what it is.
Major will be served.
A 5-minute major and a 10-minute misconduct for Carney.
5-minute major will be served by number 17, Maddie St. George.
So Bowman on the face-off with Carpenter.
Carney, 5
Shot and a goal right off the face-off. Try to get the number for you. Looks like number 9, Hoff, with the shot. And she beat a screened Hess from the blue line. So that goal comes at 7:03. And again, this is a 5-minute major, so they can score as many goals as they want in the 5 minutes. So this game is far from over.
Scoring the goal for the scorer, number 9, Lydia Hoff. She is assisted by number 16, Hope Ernest.
So Hoff scores from Ernest at 7:03. Puck is controlled by Markshausen. Gets it to Velchev, who shoots wide behind the net. Puck comes out, looks like we'll leave the zone. So North Shore will have to regroup. Puck is stolen by Folstead, who dives to try to send it into the zone, but it's picked up by Conlon, who sends it into Hibbing's zone, where Rewerts comes up with it. And she clears the puck out of the zone. 4 minutes left in the 5-minute major. But the puck is intercepted by Folstead. She's having a hard time keeping the puck on her stick tonight. Brought down by Benvey, whose shot is blocked by Rewerts. Centers it out to Velchev. Velchev, whose shot is blocked by Hess. She made another save in there, and the puck is cleared out of the zone. Chased by Dury. But Benvey got there first. Now the puck's back down in North Shore end with Carpenter chasing after it. She's being chased by Folstead. But she gets the puck over to Carpenter, who takes it in, or number 16, Ernest, who puts it back behind Hibbing's net. Rewerts with it, out to Buzzy. And Buzzy's clearing attempt is blocked. Battles for the puck, but it comes out to Ernest. And we got a penalty coming up here. Looks like the North Shore. So at 8:43 of the period, number 9 for North Shore, Hoff will go to the box and make it 4-on-4 for 2 minutes. So Hibbing kind of got a reprieve there with that penalty. And the puck is won out to Rewerts. Rewerts puts a shot on net, blocked out in front. Keeps it in. Rewerts keeps it in. Now it's tried and cleared by North Shore and into the Hibbing bench. So we should get a face-off, I'm thinking, in North Shore end. Or it could be out at neutral ice. So it's at center ice. Girardi and Carpenter with it, controlled by Rewerts, who sends it down into the North Shore end. Being chased by Komarick and Rewerts. But Altenhausen has it, and she gets it up to Komarick, who sends it behind Hibbing's net. Komarick loses the puck to Buzzy, skating down 2-on-2 with Girardi. Buzzy takes it wide, comes in, tries to center it, but the puck is blocked by the stick of Althaus. Anderson takes up a loose puck and shoots it back down in North Shore zone as Hibbing goes off for a change. Bobin chases the puck, cleared out of the zone, but picked up by Anderson, who sends it over to Rewerts, who shoots it back into the North Shore zone. Althaus clears it, sends it down the length of the ice, and we have icing on North Shore. 41 seconds left in the North Shore penalty, and 1:40 left in the 5-minute major to Kearney. We got Buzzy and Velchev, or Bowman and Velchev in the faceoff circle. Benvey had the puck control of it. She gains control back. Chased by Bowman, but she loses the puck. Bowman picks it up. Tries to skate around, gives it off to Monroe Rewerts, who sends it down into the North Shore zone. Picked up by Benby. Stolen by Folstead. For centering pass, nobody was home. The Folstead will try to chase down Benby in the corner. Velchev with it. Gets it out of the zone. But Lundell sends it back in.
The Storm at full strength.
Storm will now have a power play for the next 57 seconds, but Warmbold has control of the puck. Skates behind her own net, circles, and shoots the. Oh, we got a high stick coming up here. Nice hand-eye coordination by Nordland, but the faceoff is going to come down into the Storm zone. 41 seconds left on the major penalty. Carpenter in the face-off circle with Lundell. Puck is won back to North Shore, who sends it down the ice, but it's picked up by Anderson, who gets it over to Rewerts. And we have a whistle. I'm assuming offside call, I suppose. So Carpenter and Lundell again will face it off. This time it's won by Hibbing. The Warmbold, who shoots it down to center ice. Picked up by... Puck was picked up by Hoff, who tried to fire a shot, but it was blocked off his Hibbing skate and cleared down the length of the ice. 13 seconds left in the man advantage. Lundell chases it down and pushes it back behind the Hibbing net. And we have 5 seconds. And it looked almost like a trip there, but they didn't call it. Ernest with the puck has it, drops it back to Althaus, who takes a shot, but it's wide of the net. And Hess gloves it to force the face-off to her left. 5:09 left in the regulation. Hibbing is up 5-1. 33 shots now for Hibbing. They don't have many shots this period. Only like 2, I think. But when you play 5 minutes shorthanded, it's kind of hard to get shots on that. So Velchev and Bowman, it looks like, in the face-off. Nope. Yeah, Bowman and Velchev on the face-off, controlled by Madison St. George. Who gets it up to Girardi, taken away by Velchev. St. George once again has it, gets it up to Girardi, who tried to center it out, but it's knocked down by Comrack. St. George gets it back, sends it behind the net to Monroe Rewerts, who sends it up ice, and it's picked up by Girardi. Girardi one-on-one, takes control, shoots, and scores! What a shot by Girardi. So Girardi gets the goal at 12:25 of the third period. And it's now 6-1 in favor of Vivian Chisholm. She skated one-on-one, had the puck almost knocked away from her, but she kept control and then hit the top shelf with a beautiful shot from the left circle. Face-off is controlled by Hibbing. Sullivan up to Rewerts. Rewerts head to Warmbold. Warmbold takes it down over the corner. Back out to St. George.
And number 3 in this injury, Girardi, from Bowman, and
Warmbold with control behind the net.
25.
Hoff with it, taken away by Lundell, or Rewerts, sorry, but now North Shore does have, no, they can't control it, and it looks like it's still in their zone. Looks like Sullivan and Warmbold are down there battling away with it, and the puck finally comes loose to Hoff. Hoff tries to clear it up the boards, but it's kept in by Hibbing, and it's still kept in by Hibbing as Folstead does a good job along the boards. The puck finally does come out. Sullivan cross ice, picked up by Lindell, who sends it back down into the North Shore zone. Buzzy trying to chase it down. It's away from her, but she does come up with it in the corner. Tries to center it, but it comes up short. And it looks like Girardi's back on it with Hoff. Girardi centers it and almost deflected in by Buzzy. But now coming away with it is North Shore's number 10, Conlon. She loses the puck to Girardi. Girardi skates it and shot, shoots again, and another goal. Girardi with the hat trick. And what a shot again by Girardi. This time from almost the left face-off dot. 14-17 of the period. Girardi with goal number 3. And Hibbing takes a 7-1 lead. We'll get the assist to you in a little bit. Rewerts with the puck up to Dury. Rewerts and then Folstad with it. Dumps it, shoots it, long shot, blocked by Bendy.
She was assisted by number 20, Megan Buzzy, and number 17, Betty St. George. Girardi from Buzzy and St. George.
Bendy tries to get in the hitting zone, taken away by Rewerts. He sends it out to center ice. We will have running time now the rest of this game because Hibbing has a 6-goal lead. And Folstad picks it up along the boards. Loses the puck to Hoff. Hoff sends it behind the net where it'll be picked up by Althaus. Shot by Hoff is blocked in front. And the puck is picked up by Monroe Rewerts, who sends it down into the North Shore zone, but she hadn't crossed the red line yet, and she iced the puck. But that goal by Girardi at 14-17, assisted by Megan Buzzy and Madison St. George, gives Hibbing a 7-1 lead. And we'll have Warmbold and Comrec in the face-off circle. Won by Hibbing up to Girardi. But the puck is kept in by Ernest, but picked up by Anderson.
1 minute remaining.
Anderson, we have 1 minute left in the third regulation with Hibbing up by 6. Puck is being chased down. You got a little interference there, but they didn't call that one. But it's too late in the game for that. With the luck battle along the board, Girardi comes away with it and just backhands it into the zone. Had to be stopped by Larson, who covers up. 32 seconds left in the regulation. And once again, the Blue Jackets assert themselves against North Shore, winning 5-1 Tuesday against Evelyn Gilbert area. And it looks like they're going to come away with the victory here. We have 13 seconds left. Puck is brought down in the Hibbing zone. Conlon tried to gain control of it. Knocked down by Bendy. Sullivan with it, and there's the horn. And Hibbing comes away with a 7-1 win over North Shore. Your scoring summary for that period: North Shore got on the board at 7:03. As Livia Hoff scored the goal, assisted by Hope Ernest. Then at 12:25, Girardi scored from Bowman and Dury. And then at 14:17, Girardi completes the hat trick with the assist going to Buzzy and Madison St. George. Saves in that period. 4 for Hess for a game total of 8 or 9. And $13 for, well, I'll wait till they give the official totals. Then we'll let you know what the
Saves in the third period for Larson of the Storm 3 with a game total of 29.
Larson had 3 saves for 29.
The Blue Jackets 3 with a game total of 8.
And Hess had 3 for a game total of 8.
Grand Rapids 6, Hermantown 3.
Ooh, up Grand Rapids beat
Hockey
Hermantown
fans,
tonight,
please
boys.
understand
Hockey
your
6
goal
to 3.
tonight. Enjoy the rest of your night. Have a great day tomorrow.
Well, there he is from the Hibbing Memorial Arena, Hibbing and Chisholm with a 7-1 victory over North Shore. We hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast, and we want to thank our sponsors. I don't know who they are offhand, but you have to make sure we thank the sponsors for allowing this to take place. So enjoy yourselves, have a good weekend, and we'll be back here tomorrow when Hibbing takes on Moose Lake area. Good night from the Hibbing Memorial Arena.